Today the review of what I deem to be the ZARA Vanilla Sauvage Extraordinaire. It's ZARA in the hashtag tobacco collection, intense, dark and exclusive. So put a bit on the hand. Atomizer is really bad. I have to say that on the Rich Warm Addictive it was quite a good atomizer, so I guess it's a little bit of a hit or miss with these ZARA fragrances, but it is what it is. I got this one for around 12 euros, something like that, so really inexpensive. This is quite an interesting fragrance because it's as I stated before, it reminds me a little bit of Sauvage in the way that it's quite generic, but it has some real nice fruity, warm, spicy twists which make it a little bit less generic. Stated on Fragrantica, it opens up with apple, mid note of black pepper and base note of tonka bean. It definitely has some fruity vibes in the opening. I will not say it's just apple, but it gets some fruitiness in the opening. Definitely the black pepper is actually quite a little bit harsh, and it's also why it reminds me of the Sauvage fragrances and the Sauvage-like fragrances. And the base notes of tonka bean, so that's a real nice, some sweety tones under it, in combination with the fruitiness at the top. That's why I believe this makes a real nice office fragrance or just daily wear fragrance. It's not offensive, it's real generic in a way, it's quite an expected scent, if you will, but it has the fruitiness and the sweetness underneath makes it a little bit more interesting than what I would call the Sauvage and the Sauvage-like fragrances. The longevity and the silage are quite moderate. Silage, you have it a bit hard to say, but you have let's say 2 feet in the first hour, and then it becomes much more of a skin scent. And longevity is a bit hard to determine, but I guess around 6 hours, 7 hours. If you give it a couple of sprays, it will last you through a work day. I guess this fragrance is real nice for fall. The apple and the pepper makes it a real nice fragrance, and the pepper is harsh enough that it will cut a little bit through the cold. Perhaps even winter, especially if it's not freezing 30 degrees Celsius. I guess this can be a real nice fragrance. And I get a lot of a lot of comments that this is a clone of CH212 VIP, only a bit darker. I'm not familiar with that fragrance of Carolina Herrera, but it very well could be. So comment down below if this is a clone, or if you think this is a clone, and comment down below what you think about it. I think this is quite an interesting fragrance, just a little bit of a spin of the Sauvage kind of fragrances again. But in the same way, really generic, and that's why I don't wear it that much. I prefer fragrances to be a little bit more interesting, going in a real sweet direction, or in a real dark direction, or real woody, or real whatever. And this one is real peppery, but also really a little bit of that sweetness in it, which makes it Sauvage vibe, which makes it that you smell it smell this kind of fragrances everywhere at the moment, at least in my country, and that's why I think it's a little bit generic. Just check out my other reviews if you want real nice fragrances, and fragrances in which I don't think that they are all that great, but I still think you might enjoy them. So have a nice day, and see you all in another video. Have a nice day. Ciao. 2 times a nice day. I guess you should have a wonderful day. Bye.